Hello, welcome back to Wagamama. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Wagamama High Spec. I actually had a few issues before this. Hold on, let me just turn these on as a precaution. There we go. Essentially, I don't know why, but some, like, the weird fucking... Hold on, what's it called again? Either smart app control. For some reason to say like blocked Wagamama High Spec OC, and I don't know why. And I tried to look for a fucking solution without turning it off because I would prefer. I do like, you know, some additional protection if possible. Turns out there fucking isn't because they don't have a whitelist feature. So yeah, all I could do is turn it off. Anyways. There was a great variety of people passed through the city of Vienna today. I'm now getting used to what was at first, to what at first seemed otherworldly.
休日の割に空いてたわね、美術館。
With Ashe's reassuring presence by my side, I'm actually enjoying sightseeing.
結構気に入ったみたいでよかったわ。
The arts is a powerful thing. You get a burst of emotion just seeing it. It's nice you could take pictures for free.
こういう芸術に興味あったの?
Actually, Mr. Deej Sensei asked me to take pictures. There are some things you can only pick up when you're on site. These would make for great reference.
そういうこと。
Asha sighs and wraps her arm around my elbow.
カオルコ先輩の名前を出されたら、こっちも本気になるしかないわね。他になんて言ってたの?
Have fun.
資料の話よ。
He said she wanted some Western-looking things.
さすがカオルコ先輩。試してくるわね。
I think she just didn't have anything specific in mind. Kaoruko also said you don't have to force yourself, but I chose to leave that information out.
イメージが浮かばないならなおさらこれぞウィーンって情報をカオルコ先輩に届けるわよ。後期が一通り取り終わったら一回戻ってリング通りに行きましょう。あとはそれっぽいって言うとやっぱり宮殿かしら。
Ashi, I understand why you're so excited to go on this mission for Kaoruko, but we're still on a date. We can always just take pictures later.
それじゃあ後期に恥をかかせちゃうじゃない。
Don't worry about it. What happens in Vienna stays in Vienna. Visiting Vienna's landmarks with Ashi acting as a tour guide is pretty fun. We're forced to cut our sightseeing short since we are running out of late and end up at a spot with so many memories for me.
Pera, pera, pera.
おお、ペラペラ。
Crap, Ashi's German's only coming out as blah blah now.
後期
Dankeschön!
Hey!
I can't really tell the difference between foreigners, but was that guy the one? Was that the guy who held down pickpocket?
ええ、あの時いたうちの一人みたい。後期が熱烈にハグしてたおばさまも近所に住んでいるらしいわ。
Listen, I'd like to thank her again if she's nearby.
今日はまだいらっしゃらないみたいだから私からお礼を言っておくわよ。後期は今度ね。
Pera, pera.
Apparently Ashi had ordered it for us at some point. The macho man comes to our table and lays out a feast. Isn't this a bit much?
ここを選ぶなんて後期いいセンスしてるじゃない。美味しいって評判の店なのよ。あとはお米があれば完璧なんだけど。
Which of these Austrian dishes do you want rice for?
こだわりなのよ。まあプレーンでも美味しいけど。
So it's plain if it's not stacked the top of rice, huh? Ashi's fork doesn't seem to be moving nimbly because of the lack of a rice bowl.
すぐよね。
Oh, you mean until I come back? Yeah, I'll be back after the graduation ceremony. Austria's winters are terribly cold, but it should be warmer by then.
あと2ヶ月くらい
About there, yeah.
一度きりのことだものね。うん、卒業式は大切よ。
Karuko said she'll come too, so everyone will be there on... You're making it look like I'm leaving you out here.
わかってるわよ。先に裏切ったのは私だものね。
No one is saying that. No one is saying that about you.
何かを得るためには何かを諦めないといけない。そういうことよ。
That's putting it bluntly, but true. I really wanted to graduate with Ashe, but it's a little late to say that now. But it's just a little longer. I'm sure to bring you back lots of stories.
うん。
My carry-on feels heavier than before once we leave the cafe.
もう時間ない？
No, the airport's pretty close, so I have time.
どれくらい？
I still have to buy some gifts at the airport, so I can't wait until the last minute. I reach in my pocket with my phone to look at the time, but Ashe stops me. Ashe?
わかってるのよ。またすぐ会えるってことも。こんな態度取ったら困らせちゃうってことも。
I probably shouldn't be saying this either. I feel lonely too.
そうよ。寂しいの。ほんの一日だって。あなたと離れてるとすごく寂しい。
Don't say that. I'm going to be rolling in my bed in Japan when I remember our days in Vienna. No, we're going to be together again soon, but that's not enough to console me.
あっち。
Huh? What are you... Ashe?
いいから。
Said, come on. Shakes man leads me deep into an alleyway. I'm not sure I can make it out here by myself, but it's not really something I need to worry about. Ashe now loops her arms around my back, so I'm facing her.
観光に連れ回すのやめておけばよかった。時間になるまでこうやってずっとくっついて甘えている。
You just have to accept it. We'll see each other again soon. We know just how hard it's gonna be, but we have no choice other than to be patient.
あとどれくらいこうしていられるの？ 1時間くらいなら大丈夫？
Mara should be fine, I think. Ashe closes her eyes and lifts her chin. Our lips soon press upon each other. We're deep in a back alley with no one around, but... Are you okay? We're outside.
キスしたくない？
I don't want to kiss you forever. I want to hold you tight, never let go. Okay, Slav Dutchies. Yeah, no.
もっとしてキスして時間が許す限り。
Kiss each other over and over. Hot breaths brushing against his face. Hands yearning for each other's warmth.
後期のおちんちんだって。
Okay. Her fault. One of them doors. We play the game. More importantly, taking responsibility. And his dick is out. See you after the H scene. They were done. There's one thing I've learned at the very end of this trip. Even if you miss your flight, as long as you pay the cancellation fee, you can arrange for another flight pretty easily. My sister, well, Liz' sister did give me an earful for getting to get them souvenirs, though. So my trip to Vienna comes to a close. My bonds with my beloved having grown ever stronger. It's love that.
単語はだいぶ覚えてきたみたいだけど、イントネーションはまだまだね。もう一回。
Ich liebe dich.
もっと感情込めて。
Ich liebe dich.
あと2回。
How many times does my girlfriend want me to say I love you? Of course, I'll say it however many times she wants me to.
冗談よ。とっても気持ちが伝わってきた。私も愛してるわ。
It's 11 p.m. already. That's a good time to call it.
もう寝る？夜型の後期にしては珍しく早いのね。
Not sleepy, but it's bad if I stayed awake. Need to get up early for graduation prep.
大変ね。式の準備で朝も使うの？
Yes, despite the student council being extremely busy, Mihiro and Tora still aren't doing anything.
ほんと、あの子たちは相変わらずなんだから。特 時には強く言わなきゃダメよ。
They wouldn't listen no matter what I say. After all is said and done, I'm going to leave my little sister and her best friend after graduation. Part of me wants to indulge them one last time.
あんまり張り切りすぎないのよ。漫画もあるんでしょ。
Well, Kaoruko's been through graduation, so she's given me lots of advice.
カオルコ先輩の卒業式。参加できなかったのは私の人生で最大の汚点だわ。
That bland motherfucking... Or attending graduation. I forgot to click. She'd be flattered to hear you say that.
あ、そうだ。カオルコ先輩といえば、カオルコ先輩にも伝えておいてほしいんだけど、今度帰国することになったの。後期が手続きを済ませてこっちに来るよりは前になるわ。3月の半ばくらいかしら。
Oh, really? Wait, really?
ええ、こっちも休みに入るから、両親と親戚回りをする予定なの。
See, we'll be stopping by Shinjo.
当然、寄るつもりよ。私も久しぶりにみんなと会いたいし。
The good news chase away my sleepiness. Can make it in time for graduation. Oh, she can make it in time for graduation.
詳しい日取りが決まったらまた連絡するわね。
Sure, can't wait.
あ、いけない。長くなっちゃったわね。そろそろ切るわ。
It's fine, I'm wide awake now. We can keep going. Why don't we continue our lesson from earlier?
感心感心。それじゃあ今日もこれからの日常生活の中でよく使うフレーズの復習からね。あなたを世界一愛しています。イヒリベティの応用になるけど。
Can't I just tell you that in Japanese?
へえ、アーシェちゃん帰ってくるんだ。
For a limited time only. During the idle hours between lunch and dinner, we have the miyasas all to ourselves.
はーん、
Sister, you could at least pretend to be interested.
そうだよとは未来のお姉ちゃんでしょ。やっぱポテトは細めでカリッと揚げるのが一番うまいね。
Toga continues to be unimpressed as she lays on the counter, waiting for me to feed her fries.
そっか、結婚とか出産っておめでたいお話も冗談ではなくなっちゃうんだよね。はは。
Senpai fidgets as she blushes, a rare look on her. Do my best to raise the kids when we have them, but it's all up to fate in the end.
そういうことはもうしてるんだ。してるよね。大人だもんね。先輩、アダルティーな時間にはまだ早いんじゃないですか？
You're the one who started it.
お兄ちゃんに赤ちゃんとか子育てとか無理無理。自分だってまだまだ子供なのに。
でもほら、トアの育児を成し遂げた実績もあるわけだし。
私なんてベリーイージーだから参考にならないよ。
Ha! Good joke.
エクストラの聞き間違いかな。
See that, Toa? We have consensus.
だから何？世論に流されるほどやわな生き方してきてないから。
さすがとはかっこいい。この会話に置いてけぼりになる感じ、久しぶりだな。
アーシェがカオルコ先輩の話をちゃんと聞きなさいって怒るところまでがデフォだよね。
Each of us looks back on the days we spent in the student council room. The cheerful atmosphere is suddenly replaced with silence.
アーシェさんと一緒にいた期間ってそんなに長くなかったけど、
いろいろと濃かったよね。
この時代を生き抜く上で個性って大切だもん。
We don't want to shout, you're all ones to talk.
これは持てる力を総動員して歓迎しないとね。アーシェちゃん、いつ日本に帰ってくるのかな。
Why are you so fidgety today?
そわそわは全然してません。
ところでさ、アーシェのそれって卒業式とは絡まないの？
You said she wouldn't be able to make it in
あ
time.
ら、それは残念ですね。本当だね。アーシェちゃんは来られないんだ。
She's gonna make it, and she specifically talked to Kaoruko about being able to make it. And, Senpai.
安心 アーシュちゃんの分まで私がみんなの保護者ポジションを務め上げてみせるから。
She really isn't one though.
写真もいっぱい撮るから任せて。
カオル子、卒業式来るんだ。
行きます。
Even though I was surprised, impossible as it may be, I can't help but want Ashe to show up on graduation day.
どうしたんです？難しい顔して。ああ、魔女が満たされないってわけですね。とは。
おい豚野郎、椅子にしてあげるから早く四つん這いになりな。
I worry for the future of Japan when I'm gone. It's been a long day since our optional class has started, but the day has finally come. Can't help but be conscious of the fact that everyone's gathered in the classroom.
早いもので明日はお前らの卒業式だ。ひとまずはこのクラスの全員が無事に進路を決めてこの日を迎えられることに安堵している。ま、少々変わった進路を選んだやつもいるが。
Sensei does a quick glance at me and I answer back with a smile.
とにかくこのメンツでこの教室に来るのは明日が最後だ。面倒なことは済ませておけよ。
面倒なこと？
何年か経ってから思い出してあの時ああしておけばって胸をかきむしりたくなるようなことだ。
Several people look like they know what she's talking about.
以上、この後は予行演習があるから体育館へ急ぐように。
こういうのってあんまり本気で練習しちゃうと本番のありがたみがなくなる気がするんだよね。
Those are words of someone who will bawl during the real thing.
卒業式で号泣するとか漫画じゃないんだから。
おうコーキー
Don't touch me.
早っ。
In the perfect picture of tears, Saru. Graduation's tomorrow. On the opposite side of bawling, Saru is Masato, who's shrugging his
学
shoulders.
園生活が終わっちまう。やり直時代。
あんたの場合、やり直したところで同じ過ちを繰り返すだけでしょ。
Don't be so mean. Saru's got some purity to him.
彼女できなかった。
誰が純粋だって？
I merely turn away.
先週くらいから顔を合わせるたびにこの調子でさ。
This is how bad he is today. He might cry so much he gets dehydrated tomorrow.
これが泣かずにいられるか。ミッションの達成率で言ったら 0% だぞ。ああ、もうほんと聞いてなくなりたい。
Being over dramatic, you got a long life ahead of you.
自分はパツキンでボインボインの彼女と海外で面白おかしく暮らすからって調子に乗ってんじゃねえぞボンクラ。
Wow.
こういうひねたゾーンに入っちゃったやつは構うだけ無駄無駄。
今は襟好みしてる女の子たちもそのうちいろいろな意味で熟してくるんだから焦ることないって言ってるんだけど。
うるせえぞ特殊兵器。くそ、顔面だけマサトと変われれば人生イージーモードなのによ。
おいクズども、早く移動しろ。
巻き込まれたって、もうクラスの子誰もいないじゃん。
もう委員長でも先生でもいいから付き合ってくれよ。男女交際とはこういうものかってひとまず納得してみたい。
黙れ。
年収が億になってから出直してこい。
その頃先生いくつですか？
Oh, he's dead.
面白いか？
Oh, well, they're smiling. Not that watching two girls torment Saru is funny. I just think that this has been fun.
そっか。うん。そうかもな。
お疲れ様でした、先輩。
Hey, student representative. Best of luck tomorrow.
任せてください。どっかん会場を沸かせてやりますよ。
Don't. This isn't a concert.
嘘ですって。
Miro shows a dangerous cat-like smile while twirling a finger on my upper
明
arm.
日を楽しみにしててくださいね。
Can you not put it that way, please?
ああ、そうだ。先輩、この後は帰るだけですよね。生徒会室で待っててください。
Why?
まさか普通に仕事ですよ。ではでは。
I guess I'll have to student council room after lunch.
おい、なるみ。
How's
何をきょとんとしている。極めて自然に担任が教え子に声をかけただけだろ。
why is she saying it like that?
ちょっと付き合え。コーヒーくらいはおごる解消あるだろ。
I'm a student, sensei.
明日までな。
Even then, sensei ends up buying me a drink instead.
何にびくついてるんだお前は。男なら堂々としてろ。
I'm gonna boil me in a pot.
誰が焼きなんぞ入れるか。しばくぞ。
Strange, I feel like everyone's hiding something. Cause a little trouble for you. Sure owe you a punch or two.
そうだな。終業式をすっぽかしたかと思えば海外に行くとか言い出すしな。生徒会長までやったやつの進路は学園の評価に影響するんだぞ。
I'm sorry, but I had my mind made up. But I had made up my mind.
案外お前は肝の座ったやつだからな。漫画は続けるんだろ。
For as long as I can. Probably be a burden on senpai though.
録音時か。二人揃ってこっそり漫画を描いていたとはな。まあ今さらとやかく言うつもりもない。ガキのみで学業と両立させてしっかりやり遂げたんだからな。
Senpai went to the best university in Japan though.
お前もまあまあよくやったさ。
Sensei clears her throat after taking a sip out of her can of coffee. You're blushing.
生意気を言うな。私はお前が気まずがってるように見えたから大人として優しさをくれてやっただけだ。
Regretful either way. Sensei snorts after finishing her coffee and turns it back to me.
どうせなら桜木とまとめて話したいこともあったが明日はバタバタするだろうからな。
What about Ashe?
イラつきそうだしまあいいか。お前が先生の優しさを伝えておけ。
Is her being nice? Put the familiar Usui uniform on a hanger and put it somewhere conspicuous. I'm left with nothing to do. I'll go to bed and when I wake up it'll be graduation. Felt so lonely when Ashe left and I wanted time to pass quickly. Maybe I'll talk to her. I feel like hearing her voice. I'm busy, can I call you? Send. Put my phone next to my pillow, shaking the bed with my butt as I wait barehanded. Doesn't reply, so I'm wrong. Oh. No. Okay. It's understandable. Ashe has her own things to take care of. She must be so busy she must be so busy if she can type if all she can type are those two letters. Time for bed. I know she's over here now.
はーい、お待たせしました。みひろ特製フライドポテトの目玉焼きのせですよ。
こいつ抜きに私の朝は始まらないよ。
ちゃんとパンも食べるんだよ。サラダもね。
It's almost like my daily routine in Vienna.
はい、先輩にはみひろ特製おいしいお水をどうぞ。
You can make water. You must be some kind of wizard.
他に何かあります？
I don't know why I expected the joke to be like, oh, any person can make water. You just wouldn't want to drink it. You're seriously asking me that? I'll go and have breakfast at a convenience store.
はあ、こうやって先輩をいじるのも今日が最後になるって思うと残念です。
That's what I thought.
2ヶ月も持たずに帰ってくると思うけどね。
I won't.
まあまあ、ほら座って先輩。はい、みひろ特製モーニングプレートですよ。
Miro serves up a light breakfast that is as delicious as it looks.
しっかり食べていい卒業式にしましょうね。
Yeah.
泣くかな。
ちょっととはそれ言っちゃダメでしょ。鼻ぐずぐず言ってたのに。
Such are my sister and sister alike. As always, a herd of stray cats follow after us as we make our way to school. Same old morning, only strange because of the lack of TV coverage. Wonder if this school of yours will ever come in handy.
そうですね。 生かしどころを見つけられないままこの日を迎えてしまったことに悔いが残ります。
You make it sound like you're the one
先
graduating.
輩から卒業しますよ。むしろ先輩が私から卒業？
I've been through so much.
まだ当分は日本にいるんでしょ。あんまりそういう空気出してると明日からいたたまれなくなるよ。
とわは本当にクールだね。あえて先輩にノリを合わせてあげてるのに。
こんなエロ恋沙汰に全てを捧げたような男にしんみりはいらないんだよ。
Come on, that's uncalled for.
で、アーシェはいつ日本に来ることになったの？
About that, I wanted to ask about it yesterday, but she was too busy to
ど
talk.
うせ卒業式前のしんみりしたテンションをぶつけて母性本能をくすぐろうとしただけでしょ。
You don't have to say that out loud.
冗談っぽく言ってるけど、水面下でとんでもないことが進行してるパターンはないの？
Like a bad ending out of nowhere.
今更ありえないですよね。遠く離れていても愛を守った二人なんですから。
Such me or does me don't believe what she's saying.
さあ急ぎましょう。野郎どもついてきな。
Why are you trying to take them with us? Morning graduation. Familiar face I've seen every day and grown sick of have a strange look to them now. That's the last time we're gonna be gathered here.
じゃあやる？同窓会。しょうがないから1回目くらいは私が仕切ってあげてもいいよ。
Class rep is class rep to the end.
おはよ
I think about whether to join a discussion, Masato steps through the door.
あらら
I don't think he's okay. I'm still crying about how you couldn't get a
違
girlfriend.
うわい。今朝になって制服着て玄関のドア開けたらなんかすっげえ寂しくなってきたんだよ。
We're finally in that mode,
う。
huh?
むしろ今日で正解だと思うよ。
お前らなんでそんなに平然としてられるの？俺のこと好きじゃないの？
Loneliness is making you say some gross things.
もともと気持ち悪かったから大差ないと思うけど。
みんなと別れたくない。誰か俺とお付き合いしてください。
And he's back.
まあ寂しいのも今だけで、どうせみんな新しい環境になれたら疎遠になっていくって。
そういうこと言うな。
But I noticed tears in class rep's eyes. So does a little outburst has gotten to her too. Today was the morning of a graduation ceremony.
おはよう。手間のかかる教え子ども。お前らが甘えて生きていける最後の朝の気分はどうだ？
先生、俺の寂しさを受け止めてください。
And he's dead.
それでは卒業生の入場です。ご来場の皆様、拍手でお迎えください。
涙で前が見えねえよ。
I think it has more to do with the bruising around your eyes.
最後に先生の本気パンチを見られて得した気分だよ。
I'm sorry, but I think it was legitimate self-defense on Sensei's part.
コウキくんおめでとう。
No, Senpai's here. Glance over at the guardian's seat and scratch my cheek. I wasn't expecting my parents to show up to begin with, but Mito's mom and dad are here at least. Taking such good care of us. I need to thank them properly when I leave Japan.
コウキ、俺の椅子どこ？見えねえ。
You do not talk to me with that face. I'm trying to have a moment. Vice principal opens, diplomas are awarded, the principal shares a word of gratitude. Despite following a standard template, sobbing arises from around me as time goes on. Even I was almost overwhelmed when I went up to get my
ご
diploma.
来賓の皆様からの祝辞は以上となります。
Oh, how are we going? Ceremony's almost over. There's only a student representative speech followed by a word from the former student council president, me. So knock him dead, student representative. Cut it out with the cat lips. Despite a constant joke and a banter, you can leave it to me, Hiro, to be proper when it
この
counts.
学び屋で先輩方と共に学べた日々は私たちにとって誇りです。皆様のこれからのご活躍とご健康を心から記念して在校生代表の掃除とさせていただきます。
I applaud along with the rest of the gymnasium as Mio returns backstage. That was good, thanks.
なんてね嘘ですよ。
Which bit? Oh, I have to get my act together, but don't want to get hit.
続きまして卒業生の言葉です。なるみ会長
I'd like to thank you all for organizing this ceremony for us. Great this speech in advance in that sense, go through it. Let's read out the text, which I've read to the point of memorizing. My thoughts flash back to my school days. I wish Ashe was here to see this.
ありがとうございました。
So my final task as president is
続
completed.
きまして卒業の歌です。ご起立をお願いします。
Had so many dry runs of this. I wait backstage, not returning to my steel chair.
素敵だったわよ。
Jump scare! Psych, I know.
誰と間違ってるのよ。
Huh?
世界一素敵に決まってるでしょ。私の彼氏なんだから。
Wait, what? Huh? Manasseh should be filled with fragrance caressing my nose. Knowing my confusion, Ashe straightens her back and walks on stage. Holy shit, that's a pretty fucking CG. The gym is buzzing with excitement from the second and third years as the girl with the familiar blonde hair takes the stage. But all the attention and confusion do not faze Ashe in the slightest. Ashe stands sharp and composed as ever. When the performance begins, the murmurs become gasps of admiration. Musical notes from each press of her fingertips captivate everyone in the audience. Ashe's performance is simply amazing. It's clear that she never neglected practice while she studied composition. And above all else, I'm fighting back all the emotional joy I feel from seeing Ashe here in her Usui Academy uniform. It isn't time to be staring like this. I cleared my throat several times to calm myself. This graduation ceremony is for me, Ashe, and no one else who attended the school. Ceremony ends and the graduates exit the building with applause.
緊張しちゃった。
Fooled me. Looks like I had a lot of practice. I usually did have a ton of practice.
びっくりした？
You just about stopped my heart. So I guess this whole thing was premeditated.
反抗って何よ、失礼ね。いたいけないいたずらじゃない。
Didn't think anyone could cook up a plot like this. Maybe someone made a teleportation door without me noticing. I should start planning.
計画してたって言うなら、そうね。あなたがウィーンに遊びに来た時くらい？
That's quite some time ago.
あなたが卒業式のことを意識させるからじゃない。
I did.
させたの。だから式に参加だけでもできないかなって。
おい、まだかかるか？
適当に出ますのでお構いなく。
Did I just hear her click her tongue as she was leaving? A sense an accomplice.
反抗とか加担とか、さっきから言い方が引っかかるわね。
It's my usual choice of words when I'm not in the public eye. Ashe smiles with a smile that says pranked while latching herself to my arms.
最初は普通にカウルコ先輩と一緒に見に来るだけの予定だったのよ。でも先輩がどうせなら私も一緒に卒業式に参加できないかって学園に掛け合ってくれたみたいなの。
That's just like her.
優しさと決断力と柔軟さ、交渉術まで併せ持ったワンランク上の存在って思うわ。
Ashe's veneration for Kaoruko remains unchanged despite being apart from her for so long.
岩隈先生も窓口になってくれてね。卒業証書まではさすがに無理でも、ピアノの伴奏くらいならいいんじゃないかってことでまとまったの。
See, no wonder she mentioned you the other day.
ネタバレしてたの？
If she did, it was a good thing I didn't notice.
そうよね。私を見た時の後期、すごい顔してたもの。
I give Ashe a wry smile.
これで一応はあなたと一緒に卒業式に参加したってことになるかしら。
Of course, I'll remember this for as long as I live. Never thought I'd see Ashe in this uniform again. Graduation day of all days.
サプライズが嬉しさに花を添えたでしょ。演出には苦労したんだから。
It's all beginning to make sense now. Came back quietly, right?
ええ、昨日はカオルコ先輩の家にいたの。
Hence the curt no.
悪いなとは思ったけど、変な会話になっちゃったりしたら困るでしょ。怒ってないわよね。
Oh, I'm very mad.
嘘よ、にやけちゃってるじゃない。
Ashe squeezes my arm and presses her smiling lips against mine. You can't just kiss me out of nowhere. We're in Japan.
向こうの習慣が身につきすぎたかしら。まあ大丈夫よ。私はもう部外者だし。
You're really saying that? Choo.
あ、キスした。
What an amazing graduation ceremony. Oh, senpai for life for getting Ashe to be my surprise.
待って、カオルコ先輩だわ。校門前にいるって。
Hang on. I need to go grab my bag. I need to go back to class to grab my bag.
待ってるわね。トアとミヒロにもこっちで声をかけて集合しておくから。
Got it. Also.
またキス？さっきは注意しておいて。
Pull Ashe's hips in and plant a kiss on her lip. Plant a kiss on her lips. It's gonna be a while before we get some private time. And, made me really happy today. Thank you.
ねえ、もう一回。
Guys, we're friends till the end, even if we're apart. See ya.
終わり？
I'll be in touch. Post-graduation ceremony at the gates has begun. Friends, club members, seniors, and juniors. And forge these relationships, students gather around in a circle. Some crying, some laughing. Ashe and the others.
ああ、出てきましたよ。
There they are.
ちょっと何？先輩まで一緒になって。
いいから。えい。センターはお譲りして。お父さん、こんな感じでみんな入ってる？
What? Oh, we're taking a picture.
2階の地からやってきたのかな。
Look, I can't tell what's going on, okay? Amita's dad is telling us to squeeze.
私も仲間に入れてよ。はい、アーシェちゃんもっと詰めて。
もう詰めてますって。
いいえ、まだ先輩とアーシェさんの間にはいくばくかのゆとりがあります。
こう？
Ashe does as she's told.
お？先輩の背筋が伸びたような。
It's actually a really nice CG. I like this. This is a nice CG. However, this does feel like a... this almost feels like a kind of... route neutral CG. There we go. Actually, is this not the picture they used for Corky in the CG they used for Corky in the Wagamama VNDB page? It is, yeah. This is the fucking image that they used for Corky as his profile picture on VNDB.
おっぱいくっついてるからね。男なんて単純なもんよ。
Hurry up and take the picture. The other graduates and their parents are staring at
懐
us.
かしいわ。
She gave all these things up before I did. As annoyed as she looks, she still hasn't moved from where Toa pushed
こ
her.
んなものじゃありませんよ。うんうん。今夜はみんなで盛り上がろうね。
Guess it's not graduation after all.
それとコウキくんとアーシェちゃんの婚約パーティーだよね。
ちょっと、カールコ先
昨日そんなこと言ってなかったっけ？
輩。だいたいそういうことになるとは言いましたけど、もう、なんで女子同士の話をこんなところで暴露するんですか？
イエーイ、テレ顔いただきです。
Actually, kind of like the photo version of it.
悪趣味よ。
お兄ちゃんも負けちゃいないよね。
What are you talking about?
しらばっくれてていいの？
Want me to do it at the graduation ceremony? Can one New Year's Eve and New Year's Day be celebrated at the same time?
そんなの本人の心がけ次第ですよ。そうだよ。テンションが持つなら毎日がクリスマスでもいいわけだからね。
No, it can't. She really is nervous. You're eventually gonna get married in due time.
そうよ。別にいつとかどんな形でとかじゃなくて、イメージで語っただけなの。
アーシェちゃんを追いかけてウィーンに行くんだもんね。ドラマだよね。
マジかよ。成海会長、全盛期のドラマみてえだな。
He's exposing me in front of my peers!
いい写真になりましたね。それでは道塞いでるのも悪いので、そろそろお開きにしましょうか。
You look so satisfied with yourself.
本番はこれからですよ。男か女か6つ子まで想定して2人の赤ちゃんの名前を考えるんですから。
Too soon for that!
魂が思い出してきたわ。本当にこんなだったわよね。この後も多分ずーっとこんなかしら。
Ashe hides her mouth behind my shoulders and blurts out laughing.
よっしゃー、いい感じで仕上がってるぜ。すいません、そこの美しい人たち、俺を囲んで写真に入ってください。
大して仲良くないでしょ。
やだいやだい。何年か後に振り返って、この時そういえばモテてたなって自分を慰めるんだ。
こいつ自分の記憶すら騙す気か。
クラスの人でしょ。行ってきたら。
I think he just wants some pretty pictures.
久しぶり。帰ってきてたのね。さっきの演奏素敵だったわ。
みんな
Warm, just difficult to describe feeling fills my heart. Although we don't spend too long taking pictures, the sensation lingers on.
なんだか寂しいわね。廊下もさっきまでの騒がしさが嘘みたいにシーンとしちゃってる。
Nobody really comes back after they graduate.
最後なんだし、学園を見て回りたかったんだもの。
Everyone's being really considerate to her too. We were told to take our time, and no one would probably mind if we added a few minutes to that.
たった1年だものね。体育館でも思ったけど、何もかも全然変わってない。
Asha's pace is slow, but her eyes frantically take everything in.
あなたの隣に私がいなくなっただけ。
We're together now, aren't we? Asha smiles, lacing her fingers through mine. Anyway, you wanna go? Go check out the music room. Some great memories there.
あのね、私ずっと思ってたことがあって。
She took my arm and I feel her boobs rise against my elbow.
笑わないでね。
Does she wanna do it here?
学食って空いてるのかしら。はあ、最後にいい思い出ができたわ。
I didn't think they'd be open today. The place was empty though. Eating all the food finally fills up her interdimensional stomach. Asha rubs her tummy with a brilliant smile.
涙飯ってやつね。おばちゃんが私のことを覚えてると思わなかったから。
Memorable in more ways than one. Open the window, letting the crisp spring aroma inside. Make some tea. Black, right?
ダメよ。そういうのは女の私がやるべきでしょ。
With how you look and for living overseas, you sure are traditional.
何かしてあげたいなって気持ちに古いも新しいもないでしょ。そういう考えこそレトロだと思うわ。それに給湯室も懐かしいから。
Strange awkwardness comes about us in the council room.
まったく先輩は肝心なところが抜けてますね。しまいには子猫のように可愛がりますよ。
It's like there are voices coming from inside my
ねえ
ears.
みんな、面白いこと思いついたんだけ
It wasn't.
ど。なんでカオル子はそうやって自分からハードルを上げるのさ。
Five of us were always here.
はい、コーヒー。
Thanks. Leaned against the windowsill, our backs to the open window.
さっきなんだか考えてる顔してたわね。寂しいような、嬉しいような、愛くるしいようなって、そんな顔。
Spent a lot of time in this room.
その思い出の中に私がいるのは半分くらいかしら。
But I won't forget a single moment of you. Silky blonde hair brushed against my shoulder. Oh no. Yesterday, the memories are coming back like they only happened yesterday.
どんな思い出？
Pink.
下着ね。下着でしょ。
That was one hell of an introduction. Reality actually surpassed fiction.
知らないわよ。あの時はすごく恥ずかしかったんだから。
You looked like you were just pissed to me.
切れてたわよ。恥じらいつつ切れまくってたわ。フグ大天の敵だった後期にあんなところを見られるなんて。
Oh yeah, you did say that. What's the language results?
今にして思えば何をあんなことでムキになってたのかしらって思うわ。
Didn't like you much at the time either. Smile forms on both our lips as we keep talking.
あんなに憎たらしかった後期のことをこんなに好きになっちゃうなんて思わなかった。びっくりするわよね。海を越えて離れ離れになっても好きなの。
I'm grateful for it.
作曲家の卵として何かをつかめればって気持ちでここに来て、ぼんやり思ってたよりずっと大きなものが私の中に入ってきたの。恋の喜びとか寂しさとか、もっともっとたくさんのことよ。あんまり大きすぎて肝心の作曲のことが押し出されそうになっちゃったくらい。
It's just dreams, Ashe. Put my arm around her slender shoulder. I want to support you because I think you're cool and you work hard. Can't get over how amazing the girl I like is.
ありがとう。でもね、女の子って欲張りなのよ。
Oh, she puckers her lips and kisses my cheek from the side.
あなたとこの場所で過ごす時間が中途半端に終わってしまったことを今でも引きずってるし根に持ってる。ねえ教えて、私がここにいなかった間のこと。
So I and Mito were the only ones around, so students came to calling the student council at Narumi House.
その情報はちょっとだけ私をモヤモヤさせるものだわ。
There's nothing sexual about it, I assure you.
あってたまるもんですか。
Giving a playful pout, Ashe walks from the window to the president's chair. So it could have been yours if you really wanted it to be.
どうかしら。私って気が強いから人を上手に使うのって苦手な方だと思うの。
You'll always have me.
あなたが副会長？
I think Mito's more suited to that. I'll be your gopher, though.
ちなみに普段の後期はここに座ってみんなにどんな指示を出してたの？
Please do your jobs.
一言で説明しきるとは有能ね。
Ashe messes around in the president's chair for a while, sticking her legs out straight like a child.
カオル子先輩の後私が継ぐことを夢見てたこともあったっけ？
President Sakuragi.
何よそれ。
I go near her and massage her shoulders.
こんな召使いみたいなことさせてたの？
Can't force them if I wanted to. This is a special favor owing to you, our special relationship president.
そうだったわね。
I've a particular loyalty for you, you see.
ふーん、かわいいのね。思わず大好きになっちゃいそう。
That's the plan. But his angle is naughty indeed. It's here looking. Oh, his skin peeking out from between the gaps in her chest.
下心で使えてるのね。
Such is the art of influence. You're such an able woman that you make men who are in love with you dance on a whim.
転がされたいの？特殊な趣味ね。そういう割にはエッチなアピールが露骨じゃないかしら。
Sign of my loyalty. I lift her bobbing breasts from underneath, making them bounce slightly. He breasted boobily. Excuse me, Press. Could you close your eyes for me?
ゴミでもついてるかしら？
Close her eyes while immediately puckering her lips.
会長ってこういうお仕事なの？随分と部下に好き放題されるのね。
That's what presidents are for.
あなたが言うとなおさらに重みがあるわ。
I'm satisfied. Why lick them?
手つきもだんだんエッチになってきたみたい。
Always loved you, President Ashe.
展開が唐突だわ。
Ashe was a bit of ear, taken away facade of exasperation.
もうエッチ。あなたとしんみり思い出を振り返るつもりだったのに。
But we make one last memory before we go.
カオルコ先輩たち待ってるわよ。
But you're having a sleepover after we meet up. Playing that we couldn't have sex. Then Ashe catches on and starts thinking about it.
いいかもね。思い出作り。
You're the best.
あ、こら、ちょ。
Reposition her and to place my lips on her as Ashe's tongue immediately reacts by swirling around. Okay.
形浮き出てるわよ。
Oh lord, yeah, I'm not gonna read that one out. Sorry, Ashe, but the sooner the better.
汚しちゃ
Can't
ダ
get the
メ
place
よ。
dirty though. Our juniors are going to be using this, Ashe says. Switch places with Ashe, standing her up and sitting her on my lap as I sit down.
おちんちんガチガチじゃない。
You're so close to meeting again.
ならいっぱい出しちゃう。
You know, those are acceptable lines to read out loud. Anyway, so you have the 8 scene! They're done fucking. I do have to point out something near the end of the 8 scene where he essentially, like, is gawking at her as she is examining the marks left by him just going to town. And suddenly he just goes like, hey, why the fuck are you looking at looking like such a pervert? Why the fuck are you looking at me so so pervertedly? And he's just like, let's put it like this. Better than me not looking at you like a pervert while in this situation. Sound rebuttal. He's like, you know, you got a point actually. I want to commend myself on my self-restraint. I started throwing a tantrum. I don't think it would have been possible for her to try and like me using her. Okay.
みんなあなたの家に集まってるって。
Ashe's just beside me poking at her phone. Her shampoo smells different from the usual. I suppose using someone else's shower does that. Joe could be oddly perceptive about these things, so she'd probably notice. Ashe isn't wearing panties either.
へえ、みひろがいろいろ作ってくれたみたいよ。そろそろ戻るなら支度しておくって言ってる。
What kind of donburi will it be now?
想像させないで。お腹が空きすぎて一歩も歩けなくなるから。
Didn't she just order an extra large donburi at the cafeteria earlier?
楽しみだわ。みひろの料理は私にとって革命だったのよね。自分なりに料理を勉強してみて、改めてみひろの偉大さに気づかされた。
I think her cooking's just a little better though.
それはあなただからよ。
Drawing up close to me, Ashe winks and points behind me.
最後に挨拶していかなくていいの？
I wouldn't expect any less from someone like you. Two of us turn around and look back at the building, dyed in deep orange on the verge of purple.
ありがとうございました。
Whoa, way too soon. Suppose those would be the final words. I think about how I might never come here again, the view that I'd been seeing practically every morning. It's just a little harder.
この場所で出会って、また、ここから始められたわね。
Yeah. With our fingers intertwined, we bow our heads towards the school building.
せーの、ありがとうございました。
Thank you for everything.
ドイツ語で？
Dankeschön.
おーで、さすがにそれはわかるわよね。
You want to be like really anal. That the actual German would be Danke für alles. Since Dankeschön would just be thank you. I know other ones like to. No, I know other ones too. Like ich liebe dich.
お見事。
German is a piece of Kuchen. So that's the plan. Tucking our precious past away in our hearts, we walk forward into our future. Now, I don't trust this, so I'm going to do this to skip the ending credits. Soft sunlight caresses my eyelids, signaling that morning has come. Oh, my eyes slightly see that as ever sparrows have gathered outside my window.
大きなあくび。
Oh, she's not naked. Okay, we're safe. The aroma of freshly ground coffee beans in the air and my nose can't help but sniff it. Thanks.
空気ってしっかりしてるようで案外朝はゆるいわよね。トアのお世話から解放されたせいかしら。
I'm still jet lagged.
何ヶ月時差ボケに苦しみ続けるのよ。
She puts the mug on the bedside table and goes to open the window. The warmth of early summer slowly fills the room.
今日はどうしましょうか。せっかくの休みだものね。起きて。
You know, it was my deadline yesterday. I just fell asleep earlier.
ぐうたらしてたら体内時計がずれちゃうでしょ。ほら、起きる。
Why'd she even bother asking me what I wanted? Though she was about to straddle me, but Ashe just plays. I thought she was about to straddle me, but Ashe just places her hands on my chest as if massaging my heart. You join me in bed. It's nice and warm.
ダメよ。キリがないもの。
It's been a few months since I started living in Vienna. I've gotten a head start on being a henpecked boyfriend since then.
それに、そういうのは夜でもいいでしょ。
But hey, every day is bliss.
はい、召し上がれ。
Oh, karaage today, I say. You always make karaage bowls on holiday mornings.
マヨネーズが足りなかったら言ってね。
Having the privilege of daily inspecting her body, she feels like she transcends the laws of physics. She doesn't seem to be doing any kind of exercise in particular. Maybe she has something else in her stomach. I'm not getting fat, right? I'm okay.
日本にいた頃と変わらないと思うけど、不健康な生活が気になるの？家にこもる仕事ってそうなるって言うわよね。
That's about right, yeah.
つまり、今日はお出かけってことね。
You don't want to go out, don't you? Is there anywhere you want to go?
ある。
You could have just told me that from the start. Don't listen to all your selfish whims.
そうよね。安心した。
What's this? In such a good mood just by me agreeing to go out with her.
おかわりは？
I'm fine, thanks.
じゃあ、チューは？
That's a cute way of offering one. I'll have a kiss, please. Asha quickly leans forward and presses her lips into mine with a smile. Why is my girlfriend so damn cute?
あら、人通りが多くなってきたなって思ったけど、もうお昼回るのね。
Like it.
何よその顔。
I'm just calling it for what it is. Ashe looked confused for a moment, but showed her the bag of groceries we just got at the supermarket. We'd usually take us to a museum or an opera on a day off. We've been buying new curtains and bed sheets. We're getting ready to welcome someone. Kaoruko Spec coming over?
なんだ、バレちゃった。
Ashe sticks out her tongue playfully and rubs up against my upper arm. I knew it. So when's she
来
coming?
週末よ。
That's soon. Hang on. Bought a set of 2 pillows the other day. Who's she coming with?
お父さんとお母さん。
Kaoruko's?
何がどうなったらカオルコ先輩の両親がうちに泊まりに来るのよ。
Ashe looks confused as a question mark pops up in my head, but soon I tilt my head and smile. Your parents? What did I just click on? Whoops. Just accidentally changed the layering of the sources in OBS for a second, so if I had done this, I would have censored myself as well.
ええ、私のよ。
So, take a deep breath and release. Wait, I can't stop shaking all of a sudden.
同棲してるしね。二人にも同棲中って話は通してるし。
Have to thank you for letting me be with you this whole time.
心配しなくても大丈夫よ。ちゃんと前振りもしてあるし、将来の息子の顔を見ておきたいって。
I see. See? Now I'm getting a fierce stomachache.
コウキが私のわがままを何でも聞くって言ってくれてよかった。
Putting all your wishes is kind of a hobby of mine. Furrowed my eyebrows in an attempt to calm myself. As shaken as I am, it doesn't change my answer. That doesn't even count as a selfish whim, really. It's just a cute part of you.
ありがとう。
Ashe kisses my cheek and excitedly squeezes my arm again and again. I'm definitely diving into bed the second we get home. No, I just thought of something. I somehow want us to stop by before going home.
どこに？
Need rings to look good.
もうかっこつけなんだから。
The magnanimous people of Vienna whistle and wink as they see us flirting in public.
月並みだけど心から思うわ。私、あなたと出会えてよかった。こんな性格だもの。両親にも周りを振り回しちゃうところがあるから心配だったって言われたし。
I think people would have a hard time doing that to you.
そういう包容力のあるとこ好きよ。好きなところなんてもーっといっぱい山ほどあるけど。
I hope you'll tell me what they are in bed.
エッチなとこも嫌いじゃないわ。
She kisses my earlobe this time. Ashe loves controlling me and she looks up with a mischievous smile as if showing me that she's won.
手間のかかる女だけど精一杯可愛くしてるわ。妻になってもママになってもずーっと愛してもらえるように。以上が私の決意表明。
Likewise. And I hope you'll go easy on me.
却下。そんなお願いは相手を見てしなさい。これからも手加減なしなんだから。
Okay, it does not flash cut to another age scene.
わがままハイスペック惜しい。
This does sadly mean that the CG I saw was kind of a fake, as it was just like him giving like the couple's ring to her. I thought that was an actual marriage gonna happen. I'm slightly cowards. Anyways, yeah. With that, we're done with Kaoruko. Not Kaoruko. We're going to move to Kaoruko. Probably, maybe. I don't know. We're done with with Ashe. Oh, my brain don't work this whole week, really. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye-bye.